Tag TV and Tag Radio be seen and heard by both technology users and technology producers throughout the state of Georgia and around the world. Low cost, big benefits, powerhouse online branded video and audio has arrived. Tag TV, Tag Radio, there's a lot more to know. This edition of Tech Talk is brought to you by GlobalSpeak.com, new media consultants, corporate video and audio communications, video and audio production and distribution, live and virtual event production. Tag TV and Tag Radio is a service of GlobalSpeak.com, creatively delivering powerful marketing, video, and audio solutions. Ain't no stopping us now goes the classic lyrics of that great R&B song. No stopping the health technology industry sector in Georgia, that's for sure. It's not only where our state leads, experts and elected officials all acclaim and agree we may just be the #1 innovation center for health technology, not just in the U.S., possibly in the world. From an inspiring recognition and attention-making presentation this Monday morning by Georgia's Governor Deal to a growing list of major headquartered company expansion announcements to startups that fast-track to huge, unexpected, rapid nationwide growth, health IT is where Georgia leads. A critical component in the creation and execution of ideas our technology industry thrives on is the spirit of endeavor. Greetings, everyone. It's Tuesday, July 12, 2011, and this is the first of a month-long Tech Talk focus on the upcoming 2011 Spirit of Endeavor Awards with Technology Association of Georgia President Tino Mantella. That's right, it's the 9th year that Tech America and TAG present the awards honoring those among us that embody and display that spirit. TAG members and the Tech Talk greater listening audience, be aware that the nominations are now open for the Gala Banquet event this coming December 9th. Up to the spirit and the Tech Talk opening focus is Anderson Ibbotson, President and CEO of Digital Assent, the 2010 Endeavor Award winner for cool technology. Digital Assent was also recently named one of the top 40 innovative companies in Georgia at the 2011 Georgia Technology Summit. Hear the amazing story of this local startup's fast track to success in little more than a year from going to market as Tino Tech Talks the spirit of endeavor and the wireless touchscreen patent-pending health IT solution of a Digital Assent with its co-founder, president, and CEO, Andrew Ibbotson.
Andy, thank you for joining me on Tech Talk today.
Tino, pleasure. I appreciate the opportunity to participate this afternoon.
Well, you guys are building a great company, and we're happy to have the chance to talk to you and learn more about the company. So let's start out and just tell me a little bit about it. You started the company, I believe. Is that right?
Correct. I'm the CEO and co-founder. I started it with my business partner, Tim Collins, at the end of 2009, really with the goal of making the patient clipboard a thing of the past. And what we've developed is a solution called the Patient Pad, which is a self-service patient check-in and patient education solution that has really two primary purposes. One is to automate and streamline the patient check-in process when a patient arrives at the doctor's office. And then once the patient's checked in, while they sit and wait, we'd serve up targeted health information and advertising to interested patients as they wait in the waiting room, the treatment room, the exam room.
And is this out in the market today?
It is. We piloted the solution end of 2010 and launched a national sales campaign at the beginning of 2011 and have been very fortunate to sell approximately 1,500 patient pads to over 220 customers in 30 states since launching this year. So we're a little overwhelmed with the rapid success that we're having, but it speaks to the timeliness and relevance of our solution.
Well, this radio spot's airing tomorrow, and on Monday we had a conversation with the governor. Actually kicked off an event at McKesson. We talked about where Georgia leads, and health information IT is an area where we have a leadership position. As you know, we say we're now #1 in the nation. Does that help you in terms of being a company here in Georgia?
Absolutely. It's there are so many other companies in and around the space, big and small. Even here at ATDC, there are several companies focused on healthcare IT and being able to grab coffee, lunch, sit in a CEO roundtable down at the ATDC and talk about issues that we're all facing is very helpful. A lot easier than just trying to figure things out in a vacuum by yourself.
So one of the reasons that we wanted to have this conversation today is we're gearing up for the Spirit of Endeavor Awards, and your company actually won, I think it was the Cool Technology Award in 2010. Is that right?
We did. We were quite humbled to be selected from such an impressive group of nominees that were part of the program last year.
So talk a little bit about that, as what it's meant to your company, because one of the things that we want to happen from this interview and the conversations we're going to have through this month on Spirit of Endeavor is getting more companies to apply, and if they apply and go to that effort of applying, they want to know what the outcome could be. So I think you guys got some mileage out of this.
Absolutely, we did. Winning the award gave us a huge boost in terms of both credibility and momentum, and the positive press that resulted from our win couldn't have come at a better time. We were preparing to close out our Series A round to expand our leadership team and launch a national sales and marketing campaign. And, it was, for me personally, great validation of the concept that we were also excited about. It helped in terms of recruiting. And really from a credibility standpoint, helped add credibility to what we were doing. In fact, we still mention it today in every one of our press releases and announcements. And in terms of the progress we've made since then, when we won the award, we're about half a dozen people. As I mentioned, we just wrapped up some successful pilots. Since then, we have grown to more than 30 employees, and we've been able to raise $12 million in funding to expand across the country. And certainly being named Cool Technology of the Year by TAG and Tech America, I think played a significant part in that.
So that's all good news. If you're listening in, make sure you or companies that you know that have a cool technology applies for the award. Applications are now open for this December event. So talk a little bit more. Let's go back to the company again and look at your hopes for the future. So this could really be an international company, I would think. I mean, how far do you guys want to take this? I know, knowing you, I'm sure pretty far. So.
Right now we're focused exclusively on the United States market. We have had significant interest from Canada, and at trade shows where we exhibit, we have had interest from countries as far afield as China, Brazil, Europe. However, today there's less than 1% of the U.S. healthcare market has any kind of self-service patient check-in solution. And what we're experiencing in the U.S. is a one-time industry-wide conversion to electronic health records. You couple that with the growing popularity of the iPad and other tablet solutions, and all of the government incentives that have been put in place to help healthcare providers make that transition to electronic health records, and timing really couldn't be better domestically. With so much opportunity, we'd love to pursue Canada and other international markets, but I think we've got more than we can handle for the short term right here in the U.S.
So for the pads, customer comes in, they use the pad. Now, does that from electronic medical records, does that, I guess that rolls up into some kind of master database then that can easily be utilized for your data records that can be stored?
We pitch it a couple of different ways. For healthcare providers that haven't yet implemented an electronic medical record system, we position it as a baby step toward EMR adoption. If they start using the patient pad to collect patient data electronically and then implement an electronic medical record system in, let's say, 12 months, they'll have 12 months worth of electronic data already available through us to help make that transition a little less painful. For providers who have already implemented an electronic medical record system, the data that's captured on the patient pad device in the doctor's office flows seamlessly into their back office system, eliminating a lot of those manual data entry errors and reducing the associated transaction costs, if you will.
Yeah, absolutely. I know I still go to my doctors. I won't name it on this radio program, but I fill out the paperwork, and then they have to take it and they have to enter it into some other data source. So that's a step that you guys are eliminating, which is
right.
super. Do you have much competition in the field in this area?
Not currently. There are a couple of other companies that are focused on patient check-in, but a lot of the big systems vendors are very focused on meeting the criteria for meaningful use in order to qualify their physician customers for some of the stimulus dollars that have been set aside. So we're not seeing a lot of innovation on the patient check-in side. I'll throw in one of the other benefits to the patient, though, is that you only have to register once during your initial visit, and then on subsequent visits you just make changes to your demographic, insurance, medical history information on follow-up visits. So it provides benefit to the provider, significant benefit to the provider and the patient.
Well, Andy, congratulations on the success of your company and on winning the Cool Technology Award for Tech America last year, Tech America TAG. And all the best as you go forward. I know you do well, and it's great to have your company here in Georgia.
Thank you. No, really appreciate being allowed to be part of this program and the wonderful support that TAG offers to companies like us throughout the state.
Thank you.